Yeah, it dropped. Y'all didn't think it was going to drop, but it did. It dropped. That One Piece 1174. Man, let's hurry up and get to this, man. All right. So, One Piece chapter 1174, the strongest being in this world. Front page. Okay, we got Entity saying that this is a 5 out of 5 chapter, meaning it's a 5 out of 5 chapter because they wouldn't lie. And they're very accurate. So we already know we're in for a treat. We're in for a trick or treat. Okay, let's see. We got Gold Roger. Is that Roger? Or is that Ace? It looked like Roger, but the beard looks a little off. My first thought is Roger, but what if it's Ace but older, like an older version of Ace? But that's Roger's hat right there. Yes, Entity says from the cover page, you can tell that it's going to be, a gangster chapter. Okay, let's see. Okay, yeah, it's Roger. Roger taming a Tyrannosaurus and walking it like a little puppy. Okay, and he's feeding it as well. Okay, so Roger also, we know Roger had the straw hat, but he also wore a captain's hat. When did the switch happen? Okay, let's see. Probably when he gave it to Shanks. Anyway, right at the very end of the game, they're talking about Summers destroying the ship. Right when they were getting ready to win. Damn it, that idiot Dream Demon. He's blaming it on Nika. The ship. Okay, yeah, but he's kind of right. Like, but at the same time, he should have been more careful. But he's kind of right. That thing came out of nowhere and did what it did. So the ship is completely gone. Okay, let's see. He even took part of the sea cloud with it. Okay. Now the whole plan's gone down the drain. And he's riding on a vine creature. It looks like he made like a thorn, like a giant vine or whatever with thorns. It looks like it's alive. I mean, well, obviously it's alive, it's a vine, but it looks like it has eyes or something like that. Okay, at this rate, the brats are gonna fall from this height and splatter all over the ground below. Maybe Summer has to save them. That may be the case. He may have to end up saving these kids. And look, they're right there. They're right there. They're like the line of the line that the kids made is longer than the distance to the stairway leading to the port. Okay. Here comes Stoop, shaking my head. I turned up on my manager at work the other day, and she threatened to have me transferred to another place. Struggling like me. Nah, you ain't struggling like me, man. You ain't seen the real struggle. When I tell you struggle, man, it'll put yours to shame. I had to go through what you went through, and then after I got off work, go home to a house with no heat in the middle of the wintertime. Okay? You got to do that. And be broke and get paid about half the amount of money you get paid. Okay, let's get back to the chapter. Gunko, stop the brats. We'll have to suspend the plan for now. Forget it. That's not happening. Imu-sama is still inside. Emu's there. I already know someone's gonna be like, Emu. Oh man, I'm cooked. Emu gonna fry this man. If we could at least stop this arrow, let's just stop the arrow to keep them from, getting annihilated and violated. Okay, what the hell is this thing made of? So some of the giants are going after the arrow and they can't break it. They're slicing it, it ain't working. They're chopping it, it ain't working. Biting it, pulling it. Somebody farted on it, somebody peed on it. Did nothing. Daddy, mommy, help. I think that these people that the Giants that are trying to break the arrow, they may not have hockey, or the arrow could be indestructible. She may have Gunko may have multiple types of arrows. Some you can break, some you can't. Maybe the guiding arrows may not be able to be broken. Sort of like Bartolomeo's his force fields. Okay, yeah. Stoop apparently is all jammed up. You ain't jammed up yet, man. Anyway, let's get back to it. Don't even bother trying, you idiots. If there were any way to stop that arrow, I'd have done it by now. So it's indestructible. That's what he's saying. Wait. The parents are trying to protect their kids, but they're not able to. My thorns won't allow it. And because of that, all the children are going to fall to their deletion. Okay, now Summers is laughing about it. He thinks it's like the funniest thing in the world. What a delicious way to perish. I have to switch the words up. Okay, Stoop want to know who's my Valentine this weekend. Bruh, Valentine, what's that? I don't even know what that is. When do I get a Valentine? Bro, you gotta be a special person to get a Valentine, man. You can't be me. I'm jammed up. Okay, anyway, hold on. This might actually be worth it. First off, Gunko's being controlled by the Great One, so this will end up being his fault, and we can always grab more kids later if we want. He said, "Man, we ain't take all the kids. We can get a couple more. We can get a couple more." So I think that because Emu is there, he thinks that Emu's going to say, well, I'm in control, so that means that it's my fault. Okay, maybe that's the case. Parents and children screaming in desperate tears. This is just so thrilling. So Summers is a straight up evil piece of garbage, man. He's relishing in this. He's relishing in it so much, he's going to actually put it on his hot dog, man. There's going to be ketchup, mustard, and relishing destruction. Okay, to the brats and the PTA members, we had intended to escort you safely to the Holy Land, but due to a few complications, the ship and the sea cloud have vanished. In other words, you'll be getting deleted from the fall, which means a tragically hilarious, hilarious. He was getting ready to say hilarious, and he said, wait a minute. Miserable end awaits you at the finish line. Maybe somebody can build Frankie. Remember Frankie? Quickly, the kids are already on them stairs. They on the stairs. Somebody done built the stairway to heaven. The kids are already on them stairs. But maybe Frankie can come out like he did before when they fought Oz, and he built a stairway in like 3 seconds. Maybe he could come out and build and lengthen the port, right? And put a roundabout on it. So when they get finished with the arrow, like at the end of the arrow, when they can finally walk free, they can just turn around and come back to the port. We're gonna fall. So this is Frankie's arc. We're gonna fall if we keep walking. We're gonna fall. You saying that like we don't already know that, man. Okay. If giving up both my arms is what it takes, okay, this is one of the giants from Impel Down. I mean, not Impel Down, Impel Down in this lobby. He's grabbing one of the kids and getting poked up. Getting slaughtered. If giving up both my arms is what it takes, then there's no way they can stop me. Okay. Grandpa, unfortunately, there's no other way. Okay, what the hell is that idiot Summers doing? We finally got these kids to the port. Well, Summers is an idiot because I just thought about this. They can use, well, they had to still find a new ship, but they can use Killingham to make a creature or send one of the creatures or make a boat, like a dream boat, to catch the kids and put them back on the branch. Okay, my paycheck also came in today, but my girl, you got a girl, bro, you ain't jammed up. My girl's probably gonna eat it all up. Bro, that's how these girls do, man. Your money, their money is their money, your money is their money. That's how that works, man. Um, why? Because they can. They say, hey, wait, I can do this and get away with it. So it benefits me. I'm going to do it. That's how most people are. They're opportunists. People in general are opportunists. Okay, why didn't you tell me having a girlfriend was so expensive, man? Oh, man. I should have told you, but hey, it slipped my mind. I thought you knew. Anyway, back to it. Okay, Oimo, he dropped. He got all them holes in his arms and stuff. Okay, stop it. Okay, stop. It hurts, Grandpa. Okay, so yeah, so the kid's getting poked up. So now you gotta leave him alone. I'm sorry, please forgive me. Okay, I know their feet, right? So the kid, right, they're trying to grab the kids. Put your hand underneath the kids so when they take a step, they step onto your hand. You get what I'm saying? And lift them up off and away from the arrow. Maybe if you change the arrow direction that way, maybe it'll work. Or maybe they'll stop walking until they hit back, till they get back to the arrow. I don't know. We'll see. Or maybe they'll just keep walking, but you hold in like you put your hand on the ground, let them step onto your hand, put the other hand on the ground, let them step onto that hand, and then you have both their legs, and they're moving their legs, and you're just doing like this and keeping them from moving. So they're just in the air, and you're just holding them like this. So they're walking, but they're not actually moving. Maybe you could do that. Okay, as long as we don't get rid of that arrow, we can't stop the children. You're saying we can't save them. Okay, Ripley's like, yo, no, I'm saving my kid. I don't know what you talking about. You lost your mind. Don't you ever say something like that? Okay, that can't be. Are you telling me all we can do is stand here and watch our children fall to their deletion? Stop laughing, you damn demon. Summers is craggy. He think this is like the funniest thing in the world. If they fall into the underworld, we want Loki. Loki. Loki's in the underworld getting ready to come up. He said he could fly. This is when they revealed his devil fruit. This is when they reveal it. He's freaking huge. He probably can catch all the kids. Loki's going to save them. Okay, fall into the underworld. Even be able to find their bodies. Okay. If they get past the port, it ain't going to be Frankie that saves them. It's going to be Loki. This must be divine punishment because I did something wrong. That's what one of the kids thinking. Okay, what do you mean? My mom says the same thing when she gets mad at me. Okay, mine too should have behaved better. Divine punishment. The evil Loki. The evil Loki was doling out divine punishment. The evil Loki. The evil Nika. I think Blackbeard is the evil Nika. Luffy is the good Nika. So there were two Nikas. So they were wondering, is Nika good or evil? There were two of them. That's what I think. There were two of them. And one was evil, one was good. And they confused it and thought it was just one. So the divine punishment came from the evil Nika. Okay, are you saying we're going to get deleted because we didn't behave? But I don't want to be deleted. Okay, I'll be good from now on. That's what we always say. Then we go back to our true selves. So basically, it's like New Year's Eve to them right now. Okay, now the kids are screaming for help. Summers is happy as heck right now. I mean, he is so because the kids is only a couple steps away. He took his glasses off. He said, "I got to see this in 4K HD, baby." He said, "I need to make sure I can see this in 4K HD." Okay, I won't be naughty anymore. Oh, Colon or what the freak? Colon or whatever. He crying, but we do a flashback. Colon had a toy, and it was Emmett. It's a toy in the shape of Emmett. Emmett might have came to Elbath at one point. Okay, did you know the God of Sun keeps an eye on naughty kids? This is Ripley talking to Colin. But mom, look, I won this in a duel, so it's mine now. So he had a duel, beat one of the kids up or something like that, took the dial, but the dial's literally Emmett. Okay, you ain't never lied. Me, I be saying I'ma leave them Bronx girls alone and end up in witness protection. Exactly. You don't, yeah. You in witness protection from snitching though. That's what happened. You gotta stop snitching. If you don't snitch, man, you ain't gotta worry about witness protection. You be in Gen Pop. See, when I do all my time, I do all my time in Gen Pop. Rest in peace, that other channel, by the way. What you gotta be doing is reacting to the no. You Stoop is right. I took too long off the other channel. Bruh, my bills piled up. I've been working doubles every single day. No, I'm getting back to that channel tomorrow. Without fail, without a doubt, I'm going back to the channel and we're gonna be uploading consistently. But and I had credit card debt. I had I owed a firm, I owed Klarna, I defaulted. I had all this stuff piling up. I'm still dealing with it, man. So I had to keep working. That's what happened. Okay, but yeah, I'm getting back to it. And I seen the One Piece chat. I should have did a reaction of the Netflix trailer. If you're going to be a One Spice channel, no, I'm gonna start doing some other stuff too. Y'all know this channel started off with multiple animes, and we're gonna get back to it. But just right now, just hasn't been a good time. But I'm gonna try to do it tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure. Now ain't no try. We doing it, baby. The only reason I ain't get to it in the last couple of days because I had a couple meetings. I had to go to a doctor's appointment, and I had a couple what you call them appointments with for what is it I had to renew my lease and stuff like that. Man, you need to get out and about back up, bruh. It wasn't enough people watching that, man. I will do it again if the channel starts generating some income. If that happens, I won't have to go to the job as much. But as of right now, we are where we are. But we're gonna get back to it. We're gonna get consistent. We're gonna jump on this on One Piece and a couple other animes, and we're gonna be putting out those theories. We're gonna be putting out those reviews. We're gonna be putting out those reactions, and we're gonna get it cracking, and we're gonna keep it cracking tomorrow. Tomorrow is Get Cracking Day. And from then on, it's going to be Keep Cracking Day. Every day is going to be Keep Cracking Day. Okay, anyway, here we go. That's exactly because you're strong. You need to be kinder to weaker kids. Now, let's go apologize right now. Okay, so he didn't beat up one of the kids. Now he got to go apologize. Okay, why did you leave all that food on your plate? Okay, you don't like my cooking? It's just there were carrots. Okay, so he ain't eating. Okay, this is the other kids. I ain't eating no carrots. I ain't trying to hit none of that. Carrots. Like the Straw Hats had a member named Carrot at one point. Unbelievable. You took your father's sword and went out with it again. Okay, this is all the kids' flashbacks. They're talking about when times when they were being bad. Okay, so you're a wild pirate, Grandpa. Oh no, so you're a wild pirate, Grandpa. I hate you. Oh yo, he did that. He's talking about his grandpa saying a wild pirate. Whoa, boy, evil. Why did you lie again? If you lied to me, how am I supposed to protect you, sweetheart? How, okay, why did you bring my homework? Um, I left it at home on purpose because I didn't do it. Yo, he yelling at his mom. Yo, he's wild and out of control kids, man. You know what? Maybe they do deserve this. Okay, I don't want to be. We back to the present. I don't want to be deleted, mom. Yo, Ripley standing right there at the finish line, holding on to a baby while she's getting pierced by the thorns. And I mean, them thorns is vicious, and they're not just stationary. When you touch them, they protrude and just like skewer you. So yeah, Ripley is getting ripped. Ripley is ripped right now. Come here, my son. I'm sorry I couldn't stop you. Okay, now like, she falling with him, falling from grace. This the fallen one. Okay, now we about to see Loki save him. Okay, get away from me, mom. You're gonna be deleted too. But everything is gonna be fine. I won't let you be deleted. She think that she's gonna land in the underworld and just like twist her ankle or something like that, and Colin's gonna be fine. Okay, so anyway, here they go. They falling. They falling. They're free falling. All of them are free and free falling. And Summers is laughing so hard he is crying. It's okay, everyone. They're gonna save us. She still has hope. That she's the only one still has hope. No, no, it's another one look like she still has hope. Even though they're all falling, they're gonna save us, right? Okay, Rania, she's actually stepping off the man. Oh, I was talking about the thorns. Like maybe they could grab their feet. The thorns will turn around and puncture them. That's what's going to happen if they grab their feet. I just thought about that because the thorns are actually active. Like if you try to touch the kids, so you can let them walk on your hands, but you might get poked. But even if you don't get poked, if you grab them, you're definitely getting poked. Okay, you did great earlier. Okay, they're so proud of their kids, even though the kids was being evil. Okay, Ben, mom, you know what scares me the most? My mom. Okay, the mom came out to save him, even though he's more scared of her than anything. Okay, sorry for saying you scared me. It's okay. Okay, it's okay for me to be scary, son. Mommy lives to protect you. This the gangster mom. She looked gangster too. Okay, it must be nice having parents that can hold you like that. Okay, so one of them, I guess, doesn't have a parent. She might be adopted or something like that. Okay, so here we go. Her backstory. I can stand in for your parents. Okay, so one of the teachers is a parental figure to her, but you're not my mom. Oh, it must be Quando Rondo. I mean what's his name? Rodo. Quando Rodo. That's his sibling. That's what I'm thinking. So maybe maybe he raised her. Okay, Jonathan, boom, comes out to save him or her. Or I'm not sure. Is it Jonathan? Oh, Johannesburg. Okay, let me see. I don't want you coming to school. It's so embarrassing having an otaku brother like you. Oh no, that ain't the brother. The brother's this other kid. Okay. Yo, he actually looks like him a little bit, but he has blonde hair. Okay, so Roto comes out to save him. So this girl ain't had no parents. So Roto basically I'll get to the comments after this because I got work in a couple minutes. So I'm gonna hurry up, finish the chapter, then get right to the comments. I'll try to make sure they don't find me. Okay, this is a flashback of Roto. Divine punishment, huh? Okay, so Bjorn is like one step away from jumping, and I think he jumped off, and Roto jumped and caught Bjorn, and he's getting punctured. It's okay. It's okay. I don't mind it at all. All of them have somebody with them, somebody to keep them company while they fall to their demise. And Summers is having the greatest time of all. Okay, look at those pieces of trash. Look at that. Those pieces of trash are about to fall off the cliff. They already fell, man. My heart's pounding. What a thrilling story. Summers is the worst. Summers is the worst. Man, if you just let them fall and be deleted, it would have only been 10 brats. These parents are such idiots. They said, man, it'd have been less people getting deleted if y'all didn't do it. To be honest, he actually right. You know what I mean? They should have figured out, they should have got a plank or something like that for the kids to walk on. You know what I mean? Extend it as far as you can so the kids can walk on it. That's what they should have done. They weren't thinking straight. Okay, these parents are such idiots. Being deleted for their children out of love. My stomach hurts from laughing. Now that's what I call a beautiful and utterly pointless deletion. Okay, let's see. Yo, they landed. Oh, I thought they landed in Loki is freaking huge. Loki is freaking huge. It's Loki that caught him. I can't. All I see is a black silhouette. I thought they landed in like some snow or something like that, and that saved them. Because it looked like there's mountains in the background. Those are the spine. That's the spine of the creature that Loki's become. So Loki caught him, like I said. But the giants look tiny compared to Loki. So Loki in his hybrid form is going to be way smaller, just like what you call him in his hybrid form, Kaido. Colon. Okay, where are we? Oh, and the thorns are deactivated. Okay, so thank goodness. I don't know, but everyone's alive. Okay, you're all standing on my. You're all standing on my Gomu Gomu no Hera Senbai, and it's prickly. Then get the heck off already. Gomu Gomu. Oh, it's Luffy. I thought that what you call him that Loki had a patch that had uh that had like Nika properties on it. I think Luffy just inflated himself to catch all them giants. Oh man, so this must be Luffy. At first I thought it was Loki. This is Luffy. They're on Loki, but they're on Luffy on Loki. That's what I think it is. Okay, so that caught me off guard. I was like, yo, is this a Nika thing? This is some Nika. It's Gear Fifth. That's what happened. Okay, hey you. When we get up there, you're gonna have to get off my back. Okay, here we go. We got Loki flying, and I mean this dude is freaking huge. Otherwise, you'll just get in my way during the fight. Loki said, "Yo, I'm so strong compared to you that if you fight with me, you're gonna hurt yourself, get everybody hurt, and make it so that I will lose, even though I'm a team buster by myself. You know what I mean? All you're gonna do is get in the way. That's it. You're gonna be a handicap for me. Okay. You guys fell out of nowhere, didn't you? Good thing we were passing by. This is Luffy and Gear Fifth. That wasn't my intentions. I'm a destroyer. He said, I didn't mean to catch y'all. Not a savior. I'm not responsible for anyone's life. Now let's move. That's what he keeps saying, but that ain't the case, man. Come on, Loki. Come on over to the good side, man. Come on over to the good side. Is it snowing out of nowhere? The snow is coming from Loki, his powers. He got elemental powers. Remember, he turned the that skeleton into like an ice pop or whatever. Okay, was that thunder? Okay, yep. Man, everything's shaking, man. Everything's shaking and quaking. The tree is shaking. Okay, what kind of rhythm? The drums of liberation. You already know it's coming. What kind of rhythm is that? Oh, I thought that was Loki. No, Loki is the weather. Luffy's the reason why everything's shaking. He turned Elbaf in rubber. He turned Elbaf into a rubber. That's what happened. It's combined powers. So if Elbaf is rubber, that means that the lightning ain't going to affect Elbaf. Yeah, so this is how Luffy and Loki's powers are going to. They're going to what you call them? What's the word? Cooperate, or how they're going to act amongst each other. How they're going to. How they're going to be doing combos that's going to be relying on each other's power. That's what I'm thinking. Okay, what kind of rhythm is that? I can feel all Elbaf trembling on a strange day of snow, lightning, and thunder. The sky shall be covered by a colossal beast. So I'm assuming that's part of their mythology, and it seems to be coming to fruition. And along with the day, drums of liberation. Okay, I can't. Let me see. Loki's form. He's a black dragon. So he's the red eyes black dragon. The red eyed black dragon. The red eyes black dragon just showed up. And there we go. We got what's the name? No bandages wrapped up. You said eyeballs out, man. If y'all want to hate, go ahead and hate. If y'all want to hate, y'all can hate, man. So this is the Ender Dragon right here, baby. This is the red eyes black dragon right here, baby. The Ender Dragon, man. Okay. The sun, the god of sun shall appear. Maybe I got it wrong, and maybe that definitely Elbaf got it wrong. When they said the god of sun appears, and you see this black dragon thing, they thought that was Nika, but Nika's riding on the head of it. Also, I had a theory that, and y'all getting ready to get a bonus. Luffy always rode on the head of the Mary and the Sunny. When he rides into battle, he's going to be on the head of Loki, just like he is now. So when this whole entire anime and manga, he's been doing what you call him, acting out as Joy Boy to at least some extent. Okay. Look at that size. Now that's more like it. You look hilarious. Okay, let's see. That's the last page, man. That's it. Elbaf, the hour of liberation has arrived. So Loki, and Luffy, which are combined together, make Loki, are getting ready to do extra damage. I can't wait to see this. I want to see his hybrid form. And on top of that, this screenshot is a little too close, so I can't see the whole Loki. I can't see everything. I can see the head, I can see the wings, general shape of the body. It seems like he's going to be a Western dragon. Kaido wasn't, well, he got to be a Western dragon. Kaido was an Eastern dragon, like a snake that can fly. Loki has wings. The Eastern dragon, they don't have wings. They can fly. You know what I mean? Which called Kaido used flame clouds to fly. It looks like Loki is going to just use freaking wings. He's gonna be a dragon just like the dragon we seen at or similar to the dragon we seen at Punk Hazard. That's what it looks like. Okay. Also, I thought that those were spines on him. It may still be, but it may be feathers or something. Because the how it's arranged that I'm looking at right now doesn't look too much like spines. I thought like a Spinosaurus, you know how they got those little protrusions on their spine on the back. I don't know if that's the case now. It could be feathers or fur or something like that, maybe, or hair, some. Yo, this is one of my theories right here that I didn't drop it yet. I'm gonna give y'all a sneak peek. Power blowing. That's sea stone right there. Maybe that's what that is. I thought that sea stone was going to be made from, the blood-stained serpent's scales. Remember, they said that it's in Wano. What did they have in Wano? It was a legendary. Ryuma killed the legendary dragon, or that's what they say. What if he didn't slay it? Or what if it had other dragons that were in those volcanoes? Remember, the power of the sea stone or whatever they use to make sea stone power blowing, it comes from volcanoes. Maybe there's a dragon that lives in the volcanoes that that's where it's coming from. Maybe those protrusions we're seeing on them is what sea stone is made from. Maybe that's what it is. But anyway, let me check the comments out. I still got to do that video, you know what I mean? So y'all already got another treat in this video. And I just keep putting out these treats, man. Y'all gonna have to start robbing people or something like that. No, I'm joking. Just dropping off treats. Okay, let me see. I'm off for the weekend. Going to check out this funky all-star game. Ain't been the same since Kobe. Oh, you're one of them guys, man. Okay, Uncle Phil moment here. Okay, here why he don't want me. Why he don't want me, man. Yeah, that was an Uncle Phil moment. You're right. Did I listen to the new J. Cole album? I was streaming it and I heard some of the songs, but I didn't hear the whole album. Okay, the anime going to delete this scene, going to get everyone emotional. Okay, yeah. I don't think the anime is going to delete the scene. You know what I mean? I don't think so. Why would they? Okay, let me see. Somebody said the reactions is where it's at. I'm gonna bust everything out. Tomorrow we getting on it. I'm already supposed to be at work right now, so I gotta hurry up. Nah, man, you gotta go there and tell your manager off. Go there and tell my manager off to get me fired. Okay, yeah. Sanji about to delete Summers, something horrible, especially how he got Robin right now. I heard some people saying that Sanji's gonna fight Summers, but why not Luffy or Loki? Or you know what I mean, who knows? So I'm not convinced that it's gonna be Sanji going after Summers. I don't know, but I'm not convinced. Maybe Luffy goes after Emu, or Loki goes after Emu, and then we got Summers and Killingham. Maybe Summers is going to be fighting Zoro, and then what's his name? Sanji fights Killingham. Who knows? I don't know. I don't think there's enough evidence to suggest who's going to the matchups. Mean don't ever change, man. I can't, man. It's in my DNA. Unless money is involved, then sell out. But I ain't selling out for nothing. You know what I mean? We still waiting on that Mean album EP. Yeah, the Mean LP and the Mean EP. Yep, it's gonna drop as soon as I get some money. Once I get some money, I got some plans on what I'm gonna do with this studio. I'm gonna get a little set. I'm gonna get everything, man. We just ain't got it right now. What's going on, Charmander? Okay, Elephant Trank went double platinum, no features. Yeah, right. That Elephant Trank, everybody loved that one, man. I swear Emu about Uno reverse Loki and everything gonna be effed up. No, I don't think so. Nah, 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 nah. Ain't happening. Okay, Oda not letting the final villain go out so easy. I don't think the final villain going out. Remember, Emu's not actually there. Emu's using the avatar. So they might beat Emu out of the avatar. You know what I mean? Okay, with Luffy first in the action with her. You got a good point. They might beat Luffy, or Luffy might run them off, and then Emu's like, okay, now I got to get active. I got to go out to sea personally. Okay, I feel like Elbaf is about to get worse before it gets better. We still ain't see what the heavens realm looks like. I agree. We haven't seen the top of the tree. I think the top of the tree is going to be like Sky Islands right there. Okay, that's probably where Burka is. That's what I think. How do you get to Skypiea? Through the theory is through Elbaf. So that means the heaven realm, right? Go to the heaven realm. The heaven realm. You get to Burka. There's probably some type of way to get from Burka to Skypiea. So you go to Elbaf, go to Burka, jump on a cloud that goes, it might be cloud ships, or it might be clouds that go from Burka to Skypiea, and that's how you get there. Okay, even though we went pretty much all the way around the world, it's not as far as you think, because we did a full loop. Okay, he transformed into Cisco. Yes, Cisco the Dragon. Oh man, you absolutely right. Okay, shout out to Chris Paul. He just retired. Yeah, I heard about that. Look at the mural. Oh yeah, he looks like the dragon you see in the mural that's fighting against the bloodstained serpent. He looks similar, but it don't look exactly the same. It's got the horns. It's a Western dragon. I mean, similar shape almost, but we don't see any of the adornments like those spikes or whatever. We don't see any of that. Okay, let me see. Man, Chris could have been a Laker if not for some BS. I don't know about that. Loki versus Kaido. Um, right now, I have no clue. I don't know how strong Loki is. As of right now, Loki, I think, is nerfed. So if Loki's nerfed, definitely going with Kaido. Okay, my thing is Joy Boy had all these OP allies and still lost twice. What the heck? What that tell you about Emu? Emu ain't no joke. Or Emu got some type of way to defeat Luffy, and Luffy has no counter to it. Or it could be contingent, it could be Luffy, meaning like it's contingent on Usopp, and Usopp been letting them down this whole time. Davy D. Jones been letting them down. So Joy Boy could have won if what was his name, Davy did the right thing and faced off against Emu and faced his fears. Faced his fear. This is if Davy D. Jones is a ancestor of Usopp. He didn't face his fear, didn't become a brave warrior to sea, and helped stop Emu, so Emu was able to win. Remember, Luffy couldn't beat Lucci without Usopp. Usopp appeared out of nowhere and helped Luffy beat Lucci. So maybe that's the same thing that happened with Emu. Not exactly the same. It might be the pop greens, might be the secret to beating Emu. Okay, my thing is George already read that. Dragon versus Loki versus Kaido. Oh yeah. I thought you were talking about the dragon that Loki and Kaido are. Okay, I think Dragon gonna be weaker than both of them. Okay, Loki is a Game of Thrones type dragon. Right, yeah. Okay, that's his code. Oh, Commander Charmander makes sense. He says that's the code. But he got freaking huge. Sometimes his stuff grows with him, sometimes it don't. Okay, yeah, then maybe that's his coat the whole time. I was like, what the black things? Okay, I don't know how anime going to draw him. He can't even fit on the manga page. Let me look up a picture of Loki. Yeah, he does. He got the Don Quixote Doflamingo shawl, whatever he got on with him. He got that on him. Okay, so let's see. You may be correct, but I'm looking at them. They don't look the same. They don't look the same. Those black things you see on him do not look like the coat. It don't look like it, man. I'm being honest with you. There's no spikes on it. It's not spiky. Not like what you see. It's not. It does not look the same, bruh. But it could be. But it doesn't look it. Okay. Anyway, let's get back to it. Okay. I don't know how it could be. Commander Charmander could be right, but I'm not 100%. I don't know how anime going to draw him. He can't even fit onto the manga page by zooming out. But then you might show the heaven realm. So I don't know. Remember, half of Wano is underwater too. It ain't half of Wano, it's most of Wano. It's more than half of Wano underwater. Okay, I did that mean my you got fired so quick. Don't crash out at work. I won't ever. Okay, I always leave my work on, like any job I left, I always left on good terms. Even if I hated the job, even if they were dead wrong with it, I don't want to leave on bad terms. Because what if I just happen to have to go back? I flipped my supervisor desk a couple years back, showing I'm a street ninja, a real street ninja, and then they showed you the real streets and said, "Yo, beat it." Okay, what's going on, Darren? Okay, yeah, like, comment, and subscribe, and all the other stuff. Okay, like the video. Yeah, exactly. Usopp moment coming, I swear. Yeah, I believe it. Okay, he's all black on the manga, but you know the anime gonna draw him purple. Right, it could be. It could be like what we saw on Rocks, the black lines in his hair. We thought it was black. It was blue. But anyway, go ahead and leave your comments, like the video, and subscribe because I can't eat. I'm broke. You got the power to change that. Also, I'm late for work, so I got to hurry up and get out of here.